Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Savannah Rose, and the goal of my channel is to show you that you can have the life you want starting with what you have right now. And I know sometimes that seems like a lot, especially with what we have going on right now, this crazy pandemic, but hear me out. Oftentimes we have a lot more resources than we think we do, and sometimes it's going to be less than other people, but we're humans. We're resourceful. We're going to make it through. The goal of this particular video is going to be different. Okay, walk away then. Fine. You don't have to listen. The goal of this video is obviously going to be different from most of my typical content on this channel, primarily because we are in the middle of a crisis. And my main goal is really just to show everybody that we can stay calm. Stressing out, being scared, and getting all amped up is going to weaken our immune system. When you go into that fight or flight, yes, you in some cases are going to be able to get out of a dangerous situation, but right now there isn't all that much we can do, and the things that we can do, we have to be able to approach with a level head. Right now we just need to calm down, level out, do the things that we can to boost our immune system, and then to boost our brain power and our spiritual power. And I am going to start this video just focusing on the things that are going to boost your immune system, so that can kind of calm you down a little bit. I do, however, encourage you to stick around for the end of the video. All of the practices that I'm sharing with you guys are things that have really helped me to become happier, healthier, and more effective as a person in my life. And I really encourage you to try them out. Even if you just go into it with a little bit of an open mind, just try it once, try it twice. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and that's okay. The whole purpose here is to get into a place where we can calm down, we can boost our immune system, and we can think level-headedly so that we can actually plan for our future in this crisis. So I'm going to touch on 3 important things. The first one is going to be showing love to your community. And I don't mean going out and interacting with everybody, because right now that's obviously scary. That's what people are avoiding and stockpiling and staying into their homes. But I do encourage you to reach out to people you've been thinking about, to do any kind deeds that you possibly can. If you have a friend who needs some toilet paper and you've got a lot of toilet paper, give them a roll of toilet paper. This is just because when we come together as a community, we put all of that frequency, all that energy, or even just all of those hands together into making positive change and to bringing about good feelings. And when we do that, we feel a lot more supported. We're social creatures as humans, so we calm down a bit more. We're able to think a little clearer. And also, the more that we isolate ourselves, the more that we get a drearier, more depressed look on life and what's going on, and that is going to weaken your immune system. So we need to be able to keep this energy up. We need to keep the camaraderie up in order to keep ourselves afloat and keep this virus away from us while this entire situation is happening right now. And part of it too, of course, is not only is life short, you never know what's going to happen to the people around you, you also never know how the situation is affecting the people that you love. Maybe those who do have weaker immune systems are really scared right now because they don't know what's going to happen. They are scared that they're going to get it, and what if something happens? Or even just people who work in the food industry and are having a bit of a hard time dealing with it right now and not having too much work. You never know what reaching out and just being there for somebody, or even offering whatever you can do to help, is going to do for somebody. This morning I was doing a breathing exercise, actually the one that I'm going to share with you at the end of the video, and I got a message from a really old friend reaching out because I posted something on Facebook freaking out about, I can't afford food. There's so many, everybody bought out all the cheap food that I usually eat, and I have all kinds of dietary issues, whatever. So it was just a rant. She reached out and sent me a list of easy, resourceful things that I can find in order to actually eat food that is not going to make me sick. And she sent me love and aloha, and honestly, that, she doesn't even know how much that means to me. I had just gotten out of that breathing exercise. I look at my phone, I see this, I just start crying, and it made me feel like things are going to be okay. So do that for somebody. Reach out. Let them know you love them. Let them know you care. If you are able to, let them know that you're there to help, because you don't know what people are going through. And if you have more right now, especially if you have more rolls of toilet paper right now, reach out and give to somebody, because we've all got to support each other here. If we're still around and we're looking out for ourselves and held up in our den and something happens to all the people around us, or even just that they have to wipe with old receipts, which, oh my God, all the memes on Facebook right now, I swear, that how are you really gaining, knowing that you just kept it all for yourself? So be there for the people around you. Send that love. We can connect to people in a second now. Send someone a Facebook message, send someone a Snapchat, an email, send a letter if you're thinking about somebody. I'm old-fashioned. I love to send letters. I sent a few actually recently. Send some love, and I promise you'll get some back, and it will help to bring you peace in this chaotic situation. The second thing that we're going to touch on is your immune system and ways that you can strengthen it. And these are really, really basic things, you guys. I'm not bringing out anything crazy new, but these are just important things to remember, because they are the baseline for what keeps you healthy, for what boosts your immune system, and for the things that just keep you running, to keep things going through smoothly, if you know what I mean. Drink lots of water. Lots of water. There's so many people who are freaking out about this situation that I really doubt even consider the fact that water can make a huge difference in how your body is operating and how it is able to fight off disease. Water carries oxygen to the cells in your body, which helps it to run smoother, and then it also carries the toxins out of your body. And we are made up of mostly water. So if you're not drinking like a gallon of water a day, please do so. Or at least like if you're going from a glass of water a day, go up to like 4 glasses. Just do what you can to drink as much water as possible so that we can move these things through our system and just keep everything running as smoothly as possible. Along with that, lots of vitamin C. If you have emergency or something along those lines, drink that, or consume things that already have lots of vitamin C in it, like lemons, lemon water, oranges, tangerines, fruits in general. Just keep your vitamins high so that way we can fight these things off, stay healthy, keep things running smoothly. These are things that we've heard before, but in chaotic times, we tend to forget that there is a very basic way that things work, and a lot of people don't stay healthy like this on a consistent basis. And I really hope, if anything, this situation is just showing people that you need to be more healthy and take more care of your body, because in times like this, if your immune system is boosted, then like you don't have as many things to worry about. So let's keep it up. And also, exercise. Okay, I know people are really scared to go outside right now. You really need to go outside. Even if you just take a walk around your neighborhood, you don't need to talk to anybody. If you see somebody on one side of the street, just cross the other side, say, I'm sorry, I don't want to catch the coronavirus, but wave hi, because you got to smile at people, because happiness keeps you going. If you're not happy, you're not living. And also, that vitamin D that we get from the sunlight is so, so precious. It keeps us happy. It does keep our immune systems boosted. It makes your bones stronger. It makes your skin stronger. So get outside in whatever way you can. Take a walk. Go for a run. Avoid busyness if you need to. If that means getting in your car and driving out to somewhere remote so that way you're not around people. People are freaking out so much about the technicalities, and they think they literally have to shut themselves in their home. Just go away from people if you need to. Go on a hiking trail. Avoid contact with anybody. If you absolutely need to, bring a little thing of hand sanitizer if you're that scared about it. You need to get sunlight in order to stay healthy, in order to keep these things away from you so that you can keep yourself going. It's not better to sit inside of a house and literally stagnate all of your energy, not exercise, not get the sunlight, not be happy and smile and be around people that you love and know. You want to be cautious, and especially if you do have a lower immune system, be careful. However, do what you can to boost your immune system naturally, because we have the ability to do that, and keep yourself happy, keep yourself going. The more hopeless of a situation we make this out to be, the more hopeless of a situation your immune system is going to take it as. It is proven that depression, as well as stress and anxiety and all of these things, do lower your immune system. Right now, the goal is just to keep it up and keep yourself calm. Go for a walk, get some sunlight, wave to your neighbors from across the street, and tell them that you're sorry, but you don't want to get coronavirus, so you're going to keep your distance. We'll understand. Another common sense fact, wash your hands a lot. That doesn't mean wash your hands every second you go into a different room in your house. Obviously, if you're marinating in the energy of your house, you're going to be okay there. But if you do go somewhere else, just wash your hands. If you walk into a store, wash your hands. Don't touch your face. And when you get back in the car, go home, wash your hands before anything else. If you feel safer spraying Lysol and having and using hand sanitizer frequently, do that. I'm not going to take that away from you. However, I would do it sparingly, and just do things that you can to naturally boost your immune system. That's going to be your best bet. Knowing that you are doing the best that you can to raise yourself up is going to be more settling in your mind than it would be to just spray everything and put a Band-Aid on it. All right, guys, so we've covered staying happy and staying connected in our community with our friends and family. We've covered basic immune system health and just boosting those things so you can feel a little bit better about the way that your body is handling this situation, and it is better armored to face the coronavirus if it does come into your life in any way, shape, or form. Now we're going to talk about the things that are a little more woo-woo. I really, really encourage you to at least keep an open mind and watch the beginning of this video. Check out what I talk about. It really, really could benefit you in terms of just staying calm. Right now, the goal, honestly, is to keep yourself calm so that we can stay level, but also so that we can boost our mental energy and so that we can have more ideas in terms of being in a place where we can come up with ideas to make more money, to bounce back on our feet, to just make things work. As somebody who is being affected strongly by this situation, there are things you can do to keep yourself level-headed, because we need to come up with ideas, not freak out over the problem, okay? So we need to find the solution. There's a lot of darkness right now and a lot of people freaking out and bumping into each other and running all over the place, but let's just look for that light and go towards it. All right, so my practice composes of 3 parts. It's going to be an affirmation, a breathing exercise, and a meditation. The affirmation is just going to be your intention for this practice. Maybe you're just repeating, I'm safe, I'm healthy. My personal goal right now is to find a job where I can work remotely. I can make $2,000 a month after taxes, pay all my bills, save for my van. And I know that things, and reminding myself that these things are out there because people do have it. There are these opportunities available. I just have to keep an open mind to it. So just reminding myself that the opportunity that I want and need is out there. So sit down or lay down in a comfortable place and write down your affirmation. Typically when it comes to meditation or breathing exercises, I am going to recommend that you sit up just because like there is the potential of falling asleep. A lot of people, when you get that comfortable and relaxed, a lot of the times I'll do those meditations laying down thinking like, yeah, it's fine. I'll just zen out. I start to drift into kind of dream-like states where I'm not quite meditating. I'm like kind of just falling asleep. I do recommend, however, laying down for this exercise. It is going to pump you full of oxygen and it's going to clear your mind a lot so you're able to focus a lot more on your intention for the practice. So the breathing exercise that I do is called the Wim Hof method, and I don't know if you've heard of him before. I will put a link in the description below for the tutorial video that he makes on this breathing exercise. I do recommend watching the way that he does it, paying close attention so you do it correctly, so that way, 1, you can get all the benefits from this exercise, and 2, you can do it safely. Wim Hof is known as the Iceman. The dude swims in ice water and goes out in snow in shorts and no jacket and sometimes no shirt. And I've actually done this breathing exercise while it was freezing cold outside, and I stepped outside and was like, oh my God, this is so much. And I sat and I did it. And I actually like stopped and realized that I just stopped shivering. Like I was totally fine in the weather. It wasn't cold anymore because you send that intention and you hyperoxygenate your blood, which helps to keep you warm, but also just keeps the intention of like keeping that energy flowing, which warms you up. I mean, you can create your own energy. The essence of the breathing exercise for the purpose of this video is basically taking in deep breaths that go all the way up to your head. So breathing all the way in and pushing that air up into your head and then breathing out halfway. So it stops like about here, not pushing it all out. And then just repeating that about 30 times. Again, watch the tutorial video that he makes on this because I want to make sure you do it right and I want to make sure you do it safely. By the end of the breathing exercise, you will feel some tingling and it will feel interesting. That's why I recommend you lay down, because you will feel some sensations that might feel very foreign to you. But I promise the tingling, all those kinds of things are normal. As I said before, you're hyperoxygenating your head and your blood. So as I said before, either drinking lots of water or doing this breathing exercise where you're sending that love and you're sending that oxygen throughout your body can really help to boost your immune system. But it also helps to calm you down. And it is the one link, breath is the one link that we have between consciousness and subconsciousness. That's actually something my dad said that I really liked. It helps you to channel your mind, body, and spirit at the same time. Your breath really is magical. And it's really funny because we used to do yoga before, they say, focus on your breath. And I'm like, I really don't see why this is helpful. Like it's burning and I don't know how to do it because I'm holding this warrior one pose and my legs are giving out. And since I've started doing this workout, my yoga practices are so much more enjoyable because I really feel like I can take control of them. And I gain a lot from them, from staying conscious and focused on my breath. I don't want to walk you through the rest of the breathing exercise because I really want to make sure you gain from it as best you can. So please check out Wim Hof's breathing method down in the description below. But after you're done with that, lay down on your mat, or if you'd like to, you can move to a sitting position and just let any energy, any thoughts just flow through you. When you hyperoxygenate your brain like that, things become a lot clearer. As somebody whose thoughts are typically all over the place, I typically can't think in the form of a sentence and just like speak it. This exercise really helps you to hone in and focus on the things that are coming up to your head because you're creating this energy, and the thoughts with the highest frequency are going to be the ones that come forward because they're going to be the ones that can handle the heat, you know? So meditate on the things that are coming up, the feelings, the thoughts, but remember your affirmation and just let it flow through you a few times. And you don't have to set a timer. Do this as long as it feels right. If you want to set a timer, I typically do it for like 10 minutes, meditate for about 10 minutes after doing that breathing exercise. The breathing exercise honestly only takes about 5 minutes. I got the idea to make this video from doing that exercise. I got tons of ideas for content for my channel and for my Instagram and for my Snapchat this morning just from laying down and doing that exercise. And I was able to attract that loving message from my old family friend into my life, which I really needed and I really, really appreciate. So take the time to give the people in your life love, to give your body love and your immune system love. Calm yourself down. Get rid of that stress. We don't need it. There's so much stress and craziness going on in the world. If you need to, put away your phones, put away the news, the media. All of these things are just going to weigh on you, make the situation so much scarier than it honestly needs to be. And focus on what you need to do for you right now to connect all of the dots so that way you can really come at this situation from a place of centered calmness and generating lots of ideas and energy that are going to ultimately be helpful to get you to move forward from this situation. I really hope that you at least try some of the things that I talked about in this video. Overall, I really wish you the healthiest, most successful, and loving experience that you can possibly get from anything you try in this video, from everything that's going on right now and anything going on in your life. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you like what I had to say, if any of these practices helped you, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down in the description below so I can get some input and feedback on things to include in future videos. If there's anything from this video you want me to omit, like if my hair was weird, I don't really know how I was looking right now, honestly. Let me know in the description down below. And please also remember to cultivate lots of gratitude in your practices, whether it is for food and being grateful for what you have to eat, for family and friends, being healthy, being okay, and being accessible, or being grateful for yourself and taking the time to give yourself this love to your body and give yourself these practices. Gratitude is going to be the biggest thing that is going to light your path, so that way you can really look at things with an open mind and don't miss out on any opportunities. I love you guys so much, and please heal, stay healthy and loving and happy through this whole time. I'm very excited to connect with you guys again soon. Again, let me know how these things all work out for you, and have a fantastic rest of your day, your week, your month, your existence. Bye guys. That's why I recommend laying down, because you will feel some the breathing exercise that I do is called the